Felicitous greetings, fellow fanatics. Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Fanatic, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Deliverance, a Christian-themed tactical dungeon crawler by Andrew Lowen. Before I begin, please keep two things in mind. Firstly, this is a prototype copy. Components are not finalized and may change before final printing. On that same note, while I will be using standees for the angels, there will be a deluxe edition option which will include miniatures for them. Secondly, Deliverance bills itself as a Christian fantasy game, so I'm going to be a bit more lenient with the theological aspect than I normally would. Because, let's face it, that is not how angels look in the Bible. And every one had four faces. The first was the face of a cherub, and the second was the face of a man, and the third the face of a lion, and the fourth the face of an eagle. Ezekiel 10:14. No, not even close. In Deliverance, 1 to 4 players will take on the role of heavenly angels sent to protect the saints of the town of Fallbrook. Over the course of the game, angels will do battle with the demonic forces that oppress believers, grow more powerful through the use of talents unique to each angel, equip themselves with heavenly treasures, and call for divine aid through the use of prayer cards. After fighting the first wave of demons, they'll have to cast down one of the fallen princes that are leading the abyssal hordes. If they manage to win there, then the players are victorious. To set up, each player will choose an angel to play as. Each angel has 15 unique talent cards divided into 3 levels. Note that each angel has their own skills, as well as a starting health value represented by a heart, strength represented by a sword, discipline represented by a hammer, and wisdom represented by a Bible. Each angel will need 2 action tokens and starts with 2 courage. If you're playing solo, you may opt to either play multiple characters as normal, or use the Intercessor and its talents to aid you instead. Note that the Intercessor still counts as a second angel for gameplay purposes, so anything dependent upon that number will be the same as a 2-player game. Once everyone has chosen their angels, you'll need to shuffle the Heavenly Treasure, Prayer, Battle, and Darkness decks. You'll then place the Darkness and Battle decks on the Darkness board, while the Heavenly Treasure and Prayer decks will go on the Heavenly Gates tile. You'll then draw 1 additional map tile per angel, and 1 battle card to correspond with each map tile. Each map tile will tell you to place 1 to 3 minor demons as well as an oppressed saint. As angels and demons are spiritual beings, they may coexist on the same space as a mortal saint. Next, you'll place the experience marker on the 0 space, and place each angel on a space on the Heavenly Gates tile. To start each round, you'll have the Darkness phase, where players will place Darkness cards onto the board. These come into play face down at first and won't have any effect until they flip face up. On the first round, you only need to place a number of cards equal to the number of angels, but on future rounds, you'll also place an additional card for each oppressed saint. If there are already 5 Darkness cards on the board and you need to add more, you instead begin flipping them face up, which will cause their effects to come into play. Some of these are one-time effects that will resolve and then go away, while others will continue to afflict you until you manage to cast it down. After that is the action phase, where the angels and demons will clash with one another. Players start by choosing an angel to take their turn. Angels may act in any order, and this order may change from round to round. Each angel may take 2 actions on their turn, with different actions available to each angel as noted on their character card. For example, Michael here could spend an action to use an overhand slash with his blade. This would cost him an action and give him 1 extra courage up to a maximum of 5. Additionally, this attack has a test ability. To test, you simply roll 2d6, and if the number is equal to or greater than it, the effect activates. In this case, he would gain an additional courage in addition to the one that he normally gains from the attack. You may notice that 2 of Michael's actions have these winged hourglass symbols. These represent free actions which do not require you to flip an action token to use them. In the case of Mighty Smite, it's always a free action, but costs a massive 4 courage to use. Michael's Advance ability has a winged hourglass on top and a normal one on bottom. This means that the first time you use it each round, it's a free action, but if you want to use it again, you'll have to spend action tokens as normal. And you'll find that this is how the majority of movement actions are set up. In addition to their own unique actions, every angel also has access to an identical pray action. If an angel is currently defeated, this is the only action they may take during their turn, but only a fool would wait until they're already defeated to start praying. This action will always give the angel in question 1 courage, and will also allow them to draw a prayer card. I'll be right back to those in a moment. After that, you'll roll dice for a test, and if you get a 7 or higher, you'll have the option of casting down a darkness card that's in play, removing any 1 debuff from any angel, or reviving a defeated angel, including yourself if need be. Back to prayer cards, these will give you powerful single-use effects. These can include dealing damage to demons, healing angels or granting them courage, casting down darkness cards, and more. Some prayer cards can be played as free actions, while more powerful ones will often require the use of an action token to play. Either way, once you play a prayer card, you'll discard it. After each angel finishes their actions, one group of demons will activate, if there are any left that haven't done so this round. When this happens, most demons will start by activating a static action. In the case of Cruel Archer here, each one will fire an arrow if they're within 4 spaces of an angel. Luckily for Michael, this barrier puts him just out of range. After that, you'll roll 1d6 and check the chart to see what the demon in question does. In this case, it says that the Cruel Archer will engage Michael, so we'll move it just close enough for it to be in range of its attack. Then it'll deal 2 damage to Michael, and after that, 1 damage to itself. Once we've repeated the same action for all Cruel Archers, we'll flip their activation token to show that they've already acted this round. When playing with 2 or more angels, then angels and demons will alternate until each is activated once in the round. If playing with the Intercessor, you'll have a total of 4 actions, one of which must be used for the Intercessor, and another which may be used for either the Intercessor or your chosen angel. The Intercessor does not have its own turn. Instead, you'll take 2 actions, activate 1 group of demons, then take the other 2 actions, and then activate the second group of demons. As angels and demons move across the battlefield, they may draw nearer to saints. If an angel moves adjacent or into the same space as an oppressed saint, and there are no demons nearby, they'll flip that saint to their protected side, and the heroes will gain 1 experience point. However, if a demon approaches a saint with no angel nearby, it can oppress them once more. If both an angel and a demon are simultaneously beside a saint, the token remains on whichever side it's already on, and is considered to be contested. After each angel and each demon has acted in a round, then you'll move on to the level up phase. For each saint that's protected and each demon that's cast down, angels will receive experience points. If you have XP equal to the number of angels plus 1, you'll spend it to upgrade your abilities. When you level up, each player may either take a talent for their angel or 1 heavenly treasure. When choosing a talent, you'll have to go in order, so you'll take 2 cards from the lowest talent level that is still available and choose 1 to keep. Your choice is permanent and can't be replaced, so choose wisely. Similarly, when angels choose to take a heavenly treasure, they'll draw 2 cards, keep 1, and discard the other. Talents tend to empower an angel's unique abilities, whereas heavenly treasures will give more generic stat boosts and bonuses. Players will then start a new round and continue until all demons have been defeated. After that, they'll set up for the final battle. To start the final battle, all status effects, face-down darkness cards, and saints are removed from the game. For each unused action angels have left for that round, they may choose to cast down 1 face-up darkness card, gain 2 courage, heal 2 damage, or draw 1 prayer card. Players will then draw an additional set of map tiles to add to the current battlefield, adding a new battle card for each one. However, the last battle card is not drawn from the normal deck, but rather the Fallen Prince's deck. In this case, we see that Baal is the one who leads these Hellions. In addition to being far more powerful than standard demons, each Fallen Prince has their own set of 5 especially powerful darkness cards. In this case, we see that Baal has 1 single star card and 4 2-star cards. We'll shuffle the 2 stars together and place them on the bottom of the deck with the 1 star on top. From now on, during the darkness phase, the first darkness card will always be for the Prince deck. And unlike normal darkness cards, they immediately are played face up. To make matters worse, many of these cards will be stronghold cards, which means they cannot be cast down and will remain in play until the end of the game. In this case, Baal's Dark Curse will continue to deal 1 damage to each angel during every darkness phase. And to make matters worse, he has 2 more of those in there. Once the final battle is set up, play will continue as before, alternating between angels and demons. Aside from the Fallen Prince, everything in the final battle works identically to the way it did in the first battle, and will continue until either all angels or all demons have been defeated. Those are the rules for a basic skirmish game. For the especially brave, there's a number of talent cards that you can add to the demons to make them even more challenging. Additionally, the finished version of the game will ship with a campaign mode, which will have your angels growing stronger over a series of crafted scenarios, which will tell the story as you fight to drive out the demonic influence over the small town of Fallbrook. And for those of you eager to try out Deliverance right away, you can play the prototype on Tabletop Simulator right now. Though it's still very much a work in progress, it's fully playable and will give you a taste of the game. As you're likely already well aware, I'm a big fan of Tabletop Simulator myself, and even did most of my preparatory plays for this via said mod. Be sure to click the link in the description if you're interested. As the campaign has not been made available yet, I can't comment on it. But as for the skirmish mode, it's an enjoyable title that fills the dungeon crawl niche in a way that's familiar enough that you can jump right in, but new enough that it doesn't feel like a reskin of similar titles. I love how the prayer cards each have a verse on them that's thematically tied to the effect. On the other hand, that does mean that you can kind of peek at the next card if you memorize which verse pertains to which effect, but admittedly, it would make the text rather squished if they try to fit both the verse and the effect on the same side for some of these. As this is a prototype, I'll not be giving Deliverance a formal score at this time. What I will say is it is a very solid dungeon crawler that, while theologically loose at times, it does respect scripture and presents its themes in a tasteful way. I'm sure that, much like a certain other Christian fantasy work has sparked debate for well over half a century now, believers are going to have their own opinions about whether or not this is appropriate. As for myself, I find that the tone and themes are suitably respectful, as long as one goes in realizing that it's not meant to be a wholly accurate representation of spiritual warfare. Deliverance will be hitting Kickstarter on June 8th. If you're interested in getting updated or learning more, links are included in the description. But what about you? What do you think of Deliverance? What other Christian-themed games do you enjoy? If you have any questions, remarks, or opposing points of view, leave them in the comments down below. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. Until next time, farewell, fellow fanatics. Thank you again for watching. I have plenty more to share with you if you're interested. You can click up here above my head to subscribe to my channel. You can click over here on my monitor to see the most recent video that I've worked on. Or if you prefer, you can click up here to open this mysterious vault and see what video that the YouTube algorithm has picked just for you.